It's good luck, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be good luck.
Feels lucky.
It's strange for him to be like, if we're not careful, they may take away our dignity. More sugar.
He agreed to penance on a British king of slaves. The researcher, Jesse Sir Philippi, quote, not only did Alexander Hamilton and
It's about a 4-hour drive from home to Wellesley Island State Park. The state park is of course located on Wellesley Island, one of the largest islands in the Thousand Island region. Once you check in, you drive up the main road to get to the campground. Here is the main dump station if you're using a camper. We didn't need to use this one, as there are several others located throughout the loops. But once you head up the main road here, you get to a T, and that determines which way you have to go and which campground you're going to. There are over 430 campsites at Wellesley, a combination of cabins, RV, and tent sites. They are broken up into various loops, some newer than others. Fox Loop, for example, has full hookups for RVs, water, sewer, and electric. We'd stayed there on a previous visit, but for this particular trip, we were in the Coyote Loop. This is an older loop, it's a bit more narrow, and the sites are a little bit tricky to get into. Trying to get the fresh tank filled quick because there's some dark clouds coming and we haven't set up yet. After a few tries, I got us backed in. Like I said, the road and the sites are a bit narrow. But we were in site 68 for this trip, and our friends Matt and Brittany were in site 66. Brittany's family occupied the 2 sites on the other side of them, and we're glad they did. Having 4 sites next to each other let us spread out since the sites were so narrow. We had to set up in the rain. Still hot, a little sweaty. Basic camping etiquette, if you can avoid it. Don't be like these guys who were here before us. Don't leave your garbage. We got set up just in time. Right after we got into the site, the rain hit. But we decided to make the most of it. We got the awning out, had a few drinks, and got the grill going. We knew the weather was going to break in a few hours, so we relaxed and waited for it to clear up. When it did, we walked down to the water and saw an amazing sunset. We're glad we got to camp with Matt and Brittany on this trip. This was our only trip with them this year. We've been camping with Matt and Brittany for a few years now, usually going to various state parks across New York State. Here's just a few of those trips, spanning from 2021 to now.
Okay, check the other
other side. Okay. Probably another minute.
Minute on each.
Good thing they're sturdy.
This is very hot. I really hope I don't just burn my tongue off.
I was gonna wait. You can put it back on the plate if you want. Jesus. It feels hotter than.
Yeah.
It's so good. Is it good?
Yeah, it's so good.
Tell the folks what it is.
Yeah, explain the taste.
Peanut butter,
Is that I'm getting a lot of peanut butter?
peanut butter fluff, and a Reese's.
I'm not getting as much of the fluff. I think the Reese's is really powerful.
You need
Just
more
taste-
fluff.
Just tastes like a warm Reese's sandwich, basically.
Yes. That's what I'm getting.
Let me get that thing.
Because he was fine over here.
Yeah, we're gonna make pizza. Do you want me to hold it down with one of the... Oh, that scared me. Teamwork.
Ben and I took a quick walk around the loops to burn off breakfast. There isn't too much to do on Wellesley, other than hang out at the state park or head to the golf course. So we decided to head off at the island to grab lunch and explore the surrounding area. We grabbed lunch at Wood Boat Brewery. It was a beautiful day, so we decided to sit on the patio. We grabbed beers and split some pretzels with cheese and 2 pizzas. The pizza and pretzels were delicious, but the beer cheese was not great. After lunch, we decided to stop at Clayton Distillery on our way back to the state park. We had a tasting and split a bourbon slushie. When we got back to our campers, we quickly changed into swimsuits, loaded up the truck, and headed down to the beach. Mason enjoyed playing in the shallows, and Ben and I relaxed on the beach. That was until an unfortunate accident occurred.
Feet first. It's good luck, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be good luck.
Feels lucky. Sweet.
Good luck.
After getting back from the beach, it was time to settle in for the night, which can only mean one thing: Moscow mules. This has become a bit of a tradition whenever we camp with Matt and Brittany. We grabbed our mules, enjoyed leftovers, and spent the rest of the evening hanging out by the fire with Britt's family.
I was like, I couldn't remember how much older you were. It's like a. Here. That's all I could do.
On day 3, Molly and I decided to venture out on our own for a little bit. Prior to booking our trip at Wellesley, we had found a boat tour through Uncle Sam Boat Tours that went out of Alexandria Bay. We've only ever been to the Thousand Islands once before, and we never saw it from the water. The tour itself was very informative, providing us with an amazing history of the area. We also could not have been any luckier with the weather. It was absolutely beautiful that day. Though we initially sat down, we quickly realized that there was simply too much to see, and by sitting down, we were going to miss something on one side of the boat or the other. So we stood up at the back, enjoyed our beers, and took in the sights. This was technically an international tour, as it brought us through both American and Canadian waters. No passport required, though. It was fascinating to see all the different mansions, homes, and cabins on the various islands, and learning a little bit about the history of their inhabitants, who resides there now, and who might have resided there in the past. Near the end of the tour, the boat actually stops at Bolt Castle. However, it's an additional charge to go in. We decided to do it, and we're glad we did. We walked the grounds for a little while, still enjoying the beautiful weather, before we eventually made our way into the castle itself. The castle has a fascinating history in the area. It was never actually completed because the man who was building it for his wife, who sadly passed away before its completion. For nearly 100 years, it was left derelict and rotting, and only in the last 30 years have renovations begun on it. We got to walk through the first and second floors, both of which are at this point nearly restored, but they also let you go up to the third and fourth floors, which are not yet repaired. It was fascinating to see the varying points of reconstruction. After the tour was time for lunch, we ended up finding River House Restaurant, which initially gave us weird vibes. It seemed a bit slow, run down, kind of like this fan. But once we got our food, we were pleasantly surprised. Our fish was delicious, and our beers were ice cold. We'd definitely go here again. From there, we went to Dark Island Distillery. This place was really cool. Before we left for the day, we ended up buying a few things. But before doing that, we decided to split a tasting. We went primarily with whiskeys and a few cream liqueurs. Our server was very helpful and actually helped us pick a few cocktails, which we decided to enjoy on their patio outside. The entire time we were having our drinks, all we could smell was delicious popcorn. This cute shop was right across the street, so we stopped in and ended up buying a bag of chocolate and caramel glazed popcorn. We made our last stop for the day at Thousand Islands Winery. It seemed like a pretty popular place, but we decided to go with a beer flight instead of a wine tasting. After a long, adventurous day out, it was time to head back to camp. We had a great time this entire weekend with Brittany's family, who were very welcoming to Molly and I. Tonight was Matt and Brittany's turn to cook, and Matt actually slow-cooked pork all day in the smoker.
Sure.
All right, you got him?
Yeah.
And can you keep an eye on that one?
We got it. Jeff has a hot barbecue.
But I still say you want. Look at that, it's perfect.
I will share the win with you.
We should put some steaks on.
Oh my goodness. Come here, sweetie. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Hey, you can have, try it if you like it.
Yeah, this is called Sola. It's 0 grams carbs, 0 grams sugar.
It says it right on the menu if it is.
I'm thinking if they got vegan options, there's probably no egg.
Yeah.
If they got what?
No eggs and a lot of no.
No, we made Canadian friends on the boat.
Right.
They basically
You
invited us
met
over
the
to
good
dinner.
people of a rock on the dock. With a dock on the rock.
As we were packing up to head home, we noticed little dots of sap all over Ben's truck. Thankfully, it came off easy at the car wash with a little elbow grease. When we had walked the loops earlier in the week, we noticed our loop had a separate dump station. There was no line and even had a potable water hookup, which is not available at the newer dump station. One drawback to this is that the station did not have a black tank hookup hose to flush our black tank.
We're on our way home from our third trip of the year, but first with friends. And we got to meet our friends, Brittany's family. A lot of people there, very nice. This was our second time ever going to Wellesley Island State Park. Last time was 4 years ago. We were in an older loop this time, Coyote Loop. Sites were definitely a little bit tricky to get into, very narrow. I'm very happy we have friends there with us, and that all of our sites were next to each other. I think that made the experience a lot better. We both agree that, as usual, it's about the destination, and the Thousand Islands are a beautiful area, great in the middle of summer. We did a boat tour, highly recommend you do that while you're there. I'm sure we're going to be back in the area. If we do, we're pretty confident that we want to check out a different state park or somewhere else to stay, as opposed to Wellesley. It's a great park, but having done it twice now, I think we're good, and we'll check out some opens. Now we're home.